Well, so I was just talking this morning about how ridiculously crazy windy it is. I also was just talking the other day during the last windstorm to the boys and saying, I'm pretty sure that tree's leaning more than it was before. Well, it most definitely was. And it went down. And it brought the power lines with it. Wow, look at that. Well, that's gonna be a job. That's gonna be a big cleanup job. But first, I gotta wait for them to kill the power to it so I can get in there and start cutting up. But it's actually not broken, the lines, but I think it may have broke a pole over here. Yeah, it's got her leaning anyway. I don't want to get any closer to it than that. Yeah, it broke a guy wire over there. It's got a pole leaning. Just about brought her down. Well, it did. Look, it when it come down, it dented my fence. Wow. Yeah, I hate that, but I think we also now no longer have power at the dollar store across the road. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people we took out, but the good thing is our next door neighbor is the electric man, the lineman in charge of this area, so he probably won't take him too long to get over here and check it out. That's a big old root ball, ain't it? Yeah. Stand down in there. I just want to show how tall it is. Where you going, huh? What do you think about all this wind and excitement? Get to break out the big saws today. Now guys, I want to share my old chainsaw with you. This is like a 70s model Stihl Farm Boss 041. I think my buddy Ryan over at RH Performance and Machine will like this old saw. He's a kind of a saw tuner, does porting and all that kind of stuff on saws. I'm not a saw expert by any stretch, but I got this old saw that I just think is super cool, and I'm using it on this cleanup job. So, all right, we'll tighten the chain up just a little bit and then get ready to get to work. Pretty good progress for 15 minutes cut. I missed one though. Got hung and pulled it up there. I'm gonna see if I can get it down. They should be able to get the internet set back up. They're going to fix a pole down there and a guy wire that broke. But at least it's not our power. I think they actually already got our power turned back on. Our neighborhood lineman stopped by, talked to me about it, and give me the go ahead to cut this off because it's not the power line, of course. So, yeah. All right, back to work. I'll tell you, our safety man may not like this saw too well. This is a, like, I want to say at least 70s model. It might even be back in the 60s. Stihl Farm Boss 041. I know it's an old saw. No chain brake. Even the little hand guard is loose, flips around. Yeah, it's something else, but cuts like a beast. I had some guy comment the other day, I was cutting little bitty limbs and brush with my battery powered Cobalt saw, which is awesome, and it's perfect for that. And he was like, get a real saw or something along those lines, you know, keyboard warriors. And I said, why on earth would you use a real saw and handle all that extra weight, burn all that gas and listen to all that noise just to cut little bitty limbs? I mean, shoot, work smarter, not harder. I don't always think of the smartest things, but when I do, I'm gonna do them, that's for sure. I'll tell you, the lineman said they're having quite a day. He's been out cutting trees all day with the wind blowing them down, but the biggest concern is there's a forest fire up on Beauty Ridge, which is on out the highway from us out there. And with this kind of wind, that's nasty, that's bad. So hopefully that doesn't damage anybody's property or anything like that. Hopefully everybody stays safe. I know there's lots of people around the country had some really, really bad storms and tornadoes and things like that. So pray for those people. Tree falling on a internet cable, not that big a deal. Well guys, tell you what, ain't nothing make you feel more out of shape than picking up a big old chainsaw and going after it for a little bit. I am not in shape. This is not a trim saw. It might be for some of you real men out there that know what they're doing, but man, the thing cuts good. I'm real happy with it. I mean, I'm able to just eat through those logs. I actually have a buddy, Justin's got a sawmill, and he texted me when I posted a picture of the tree on Facebook and said, just limb it out and we'll saw it into lumber. And I got some big old logs over there. So I don't know if his tractor will handle them. I know the BX won't, that's for sure. Let me take you over and show you those logs real quick. You can see the root ball behind me. She's pretty good size. But let me hop up here and I'll show you just how big these logs are. Here's me on the log. I'd say it's definitely wider than my shoulders. So I don't know if this really gives you quite the frame of reference for just how big this tree is, or these trees, but I'd say I've got one section here that's a good 40 foot long and probably 2 foot diameter. And then this other one that I'm on here is probably more like 50 or 60 foot long and 3 foot diameter. So there's a lot of lumber here, a lot of lumber here. I'm hoping we have a way we can handle it and turn it into some good lumber, maybe for my cabin. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking to Justin and see what we can work out to get him to come over and bring his mill. And if it works out to where he can bring his mill here and mill it on site, then we'll make some videos out of that and share that with you too. A lot of good lumber here and a lot of good firewood. Hate to see the tree go, but we'll make the best of it. Make sure it doesn't go to waste, that's for sure. We're gonna find something good to do with it. But guys, hope you enjoyed seeing my vintage Stihl Farm Boss 041 in action and seeing a little bit of work going on out here on the homestead. And Angus has been all tore up about it. He's not sure what to think about this. We're out here in the middle of his home making all kinds of noise, and yeah, he's pretty excited about it. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. Caden was wanting to run up to the pond, so I think that's just about gonna do it. And I'm wore out. My hands are ringing. Man, that old saw just makes them vibrate. Whew. I know, I'm soft. I sit in an office too much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good day. Where you going, buddy? Huh? What do you think about this?